All right, let's get right into it. We're about to unpack the story of one of the most popular creatures in all of gaming. But trust me, its real-world story is something you are not ready for. This is Minecraft versus reality, the critically endangered truth about the axolotl. And hey, you already know the drill. If you want more deep dives like this, smash that like and subscribe button. You are not going to want to miss what we uncover next. Okay, so if you've played Minecraft's Caves and Cliffs update, you know this little guy, the axolotl. In the game, it's the cutest predator you could ask for, your own personal digital darling. I mean, these things are indispensable in the game, right? They're your underwater bodyguards, taking on guardians for you. You can breed them, build up a whole squad, get all 5 colors. They basically make exploring those sketchy underwater caves a breeze. They're the perfect sidekick. You find them down in the lush caves, you scoop them up in a bucket, and boom, you have an army. In the world of Minecraft, they're abundant, they're powerful, and they are literally everywhere. But what if that's all just a fantasy? What if this endless supply of cute, pixelated helpers is actually covering up a much, much darker reality? A glitch in the real world that is no game at all. Because this is where the story takes a hard right turn into something really serious. Welcome to the real-world glitch, and the shocking reason this creature was put in the game in the first place. So let's just put it side by side. In Minecraft, axolotls are thriving, they're endless. In reality, they're critically endangered. That's the official classification for an animal that is just one step away from being gone forever. How close are they? Just look at that number. Fewer than 1,000. And listen, some experts think that number is way too generous. They put it as low as 50. Not 50 in a lake, 50 in the entire world. That's it. Just let that sink in for a second. One of the most recognizable animals in all of pop culture is about to just vanish. So what's the big deal? Why is the real one so important? Well, here's why. The real axolotl isn't just cute. It is an evolutionary superhero. It's got biological abilities that are basically real-life cheat codes. First, you've got to understand this wild concept called neoteny. The easiest way to think of it is this. The axolotl is the Peter Pan of the animal kingdom. It reaches full adulthood. It can have babies and everything, but it never actually grows up. It just keeps its feathery gills and lives its whole life underwater, kind of like it's forever young. But that's not even the main event. The mind-blowing part is its regeneration. If it loses a leg, it doesn't just heal over. It grows a brand new, perfect leg. If its heart gets damaged, it can literally repair it. And get this, if its brain is injured, it can restore parts of its own central nervous system. No scars, just perfect regeneration. It's insane. So you've got this biological marvel, a creature with actual superpowers that scientists are desperate to understand. So how on earth is it disappearing? Well, that's where the story gets really tragic. This is it. This is the one and only place on the entire planet that the axolotl calls home in the wild. Not a continent, not a country, just this one single network of lakes and canals near Mexico City called Xochimilco. And that tiny little paradise is under siege. It's being choked by pollution as Mexico City just keeps expanding. Pesticides and chemicals from farms are poisoning the water. And maybe worst of all, invasive fish like carp and tilapia, which humans put there, are eating the baby axolotls and out-competing them for every scrap of food. And all of that brings us to the biggest, most unbelievable twist in this entire story. It's what I call the axolotl paradox. And seriously, you're not going to believe this. Okay, so we've established this, right? In the wild, their numbers are catastrophic. Less than 1,000 of them just barely clinging to life in one single place. But in laboratories and research centers all over the world, there are countless axolotls. We're talking maybe millions of them. They breed like crazy in captivity, and they are an absolute staple of scientific research. And why are there so many? It's because of those regenerative cheat codes we just talked about. Scientists are studying them nonstop, trying to unlock the secrets to regrowing limbs, repairing organs, even healing brain tissue, all in the hope that one day we could use those secrets for human medicine. It's truly, as one scientist put it, the animal that's everywhere and nowhere, thriving in labs across the planet, while vanishing from the planet itself. So, this all leads to the final, most important question. In the game, you can always go find another axolotl, but in the real world, Can we actually hit respawn? Now, the good news is people are trying. There are some major efforts to save them. We're talking captive breeding programs designed specifically to re-release them into clean, restored habitats. And, a huge part of the fight is just raising awareness, which is exactly why Mojang put the axolotl in Minecraft in the first place. So here's the bottom line. Your digital pet, your little buddy in Minecraft, it gets to respawn an infinite number of times. The real-life superhero that inspired it only gets one shot. So now that you know its incredible, paradoxical story, what's next?